one of America's most modern sports facilities, Reliant Stadium in Houston, Texas, is sold out, jammed to the rafters with Monster fans who can't wait for the excitement of Monster Jam racing and what is going to be one of the year's best freestyles. You've got the best seat in the house because it's all coming your way next here on Monster Jam. And that is what they're supposed to do. If you don't fill the clock, you've got to deduct points. But how impressive was David Bradshaw? Well, speaking of impressive, we've seen this guy win Monster Jam events on TV before. We've seen him win at the Monster Jam World Finals. He was the 2005 World Freestyle Champion. It's Jimmy Cretin and the Bounty Hunter. His teammate Lindsey Wink and the Iron Outlaw sharing the top spot with Carl Van Horn and T-Max, both with scores of 23. That's what Bounty Hunter needs to beat if he wants to get the lead here in Houston. It's Monster Jam Freestyle, and they're burning it up at Reliant Stadium. Jimmy Cretin and Bounty Hunter, again, able to keep that nose and those front wheels up in a slap wheelie form. Didn't get it quite as high as he wanted to, but certainly still was able to ride it most of the way across the floor, which is impressive. Cretin, one of the drivers who will always, it seems like, give you everything, including that big air, huge air, as he went skyward. Cretin always a driver who kind of plans the run out, makes sure he hits everything, gets the biggest air he can, and tries to always put in something nobody else is doing. And how about that for a huge leap and a beautiful smooth landing? Well, that kind of shows off the technology of the shocks on these trucks, that they can go that high. You want another driver in there because there's three of them sitting in it. Bounty Hunter, Iron Outlaw, T-Max tied for the lead, but here comes the reigning World Freestyle Champion and the only driver and team with 7 world titles on the mantle. And look at the air right at the start. It's Tom Meents and Maximum Destruction. Now what you'll be watching with Meents, just like with Bounty Hunter, very little wasted motion. Tom goes from one move right to the next, and there's that signature sick air. Nobody sails him higher than Tom Meents in a monster truck. Now, he's got problems. Big time smoke coming out of that engine right now. But he is going to continue on. Believe me, he will not stop until the truck shuts itself down or until it can't go any further. It's not in his mode of operation. Tom Meents is going to give these Monster Jam fans everything that truck has got. 30 seconds still on the clock as he has a nice save. He bicycled it. Now that is by design. Tom tries to get that truck up on 2 wheels and then bring it back down. The only problem, you get it up on 2 wheels and go over the edge, the truck's going over on its roof. Certainly he had it under control that time. And Meents will now cross thread, which nobody else has really done during this event, and that scores points for the judges. Look at him ride the 2 wheels. Unbelievable. Tom Meents is on a roll. He has given the fans everything during this run, and he has filled the clock. Straight up over that mountain and noses it over. Wow, youngster. And another Tom Meents helmet going home with a Monster Jam fan. So that's the lead score. It's a 26 from Tom Meents and Max D. Here comes his biggest rival. It's Adam Anderson coming out in the Gravedigger. This is Dennis's 25th anniversary piece. Dennis Anderson created the Gravedigger 25 years ago. Has been one of the most accomplished drivers, if not the most accomplished, and certainly the world's best known and most popular driver for those 25 years. Was looking forward to his 25th anniversary, still enjoying it. He still goes to all of the events, but in our season opening race in Minneapolis, took a funny bounce, injured his shoulder. He is continuing to rehab and recuperate from that. The doctors are telling him soon he will be able to drive that truck again. But in his absence, what a phenomenal job his son is doing this year. And Adam Anderson has filled the first half of the clock impressively. Does he have enough to beat Tom Meents? There's still room in terms of the scoring. 30 is a perfect score. The judges gave Tom Meents a 26, so there is room at the top if Gravedigger can get the job done. Adam Anderson looking good. So far, though, hasn't sustained the type of big air that Tom Meents did. Let's see what Adam can do over these final 20 seconds to try and impress the judges. Boy, that's sweet. Another cross-thread move. Only Meents had done it before him, and Adam does it brilliantly. That's going to score him some points and puts it up on 2 wheels. He needed to do that because Tom Mintz did it so well so many times during his run. Can't let somebody get away with moves that you don't do or it'll cost you. All right, now, here's the problem. The 0 is on the clock. He can't do any more for points. The judges are turning in their scores. Now, Adam can keep going if he wants to, and he probably will. And that's the way Daddy taught him. It's all about the Monster Jam fans, and Adam's going to continue to give him a show. But the scores are in. Anything he does now is just an encore. It's just for the Monster Jam fans in the stadium and watching on television, but it's not being scored by the judges. Their scores are in. Listen to these fans.
Your double down winner, Tom Mintz, Maximum Destruction. You talked earlier, it's tough to win one of those double downs, and it's been very rare. Congratulations, Tom.
It's absolutely tough with this field of trucks in this building. All these guys are tough. All these teams work extra hard. I have to put my hat off to the mullet man. Me and him worked all night tonight.
Mullet's your crew chief.
Absolutely. I couldn't do it without him. He's been with me for a year. He's been hanging in there. I told everybody in this building we'd sacrifice this truck. Well, guess what? There ain't nothing left of it.
Give it up for your winner, your double down champion, Tom Mintz, and Maximum